Okay, before I make the next AeroTune video and run you through a full tune from scratch, I thought I'd just do a quick history lesson here. I've had quite a few comments from people saying drones weren't around back in 2006, or that somehow I'm trying to claim I invented everything. That's not what I'm saying. But what we all have in common is that we build, fly and crash and fix and learn from these machines. So just because I've been doing it for 20 years doesn't mean I think I'm better than anyone. It just means I've been obsessed with the same thing as you, just for a longer time. Okay, history lesson. It was 1991 that Mike Dammer pioneered the design and manufactured the UAV platform, or quadricopter or drone platform, of the Spectrolutions. I think it was the invention, the Roswell Flyer, which was originally battery powered. Mike Dammer Spectrolutions, he used some basic sensors. It had like a 4 IR infrared sensors sitting on top. I mean, they were terrible, but you'd flick the level mode, cross your fingers, it'd work out on the field, but if you wanted to hover next to the house, the IR sensors would see the hot roof, and off she would just fly away. So yeah, back then there was no multi-way, Betaflight, no DJI stuff, no ELRS or black box logs, no RPM filtering, just no plug and play setup at all. We're just building unstable flying machines from scratch with primitive flight controllers and exposed gyros, homemade frames, and trial and error. So it was fun though. The boards were primitive back then, but they still worked, kind of, sort of. And then enter UAVP, which is Universal Aerial Video Platform. I think the original UAV project was linked to Wolfgang Maringer or something. Sorry if I haven't pronounced his name right. He's German speaking, from the quadricopter scene. That was about 2006, and people are already building closed loop quadricopter controllers with the MEMS gyro and simple microcontrollers well before that. So the boards were pretty primitive compared to today. You had separate MEMS gyro hardware, basic microcontrollers, serial comms, hand soldering, no black box, no dynamic notches, presets, wizards. You just adjusted the PI and D, the proportional, integral and differential, and you did it manually. Flew it, listened to it, crashed it, changed some numbers, and then tried it again. And that's why I'm saying, drones did exist back then. They're just nothing like that we have, the FPV stuff that we have today. So soon after that, MikroKopter. I mean, MikroKopter really is the pinnacle of drones for myself. German made. It was like a simple, almost DOS style software. Heavily involved with MikroKopter for about 10 years or more. I've still actually got customers today using MikroKopter. The machines are like 10 years old, but they're still working. They're a proper workhorse to get the job done. The wiki even has some old photos from before drone rules ever existed, so I could fly around the Sydney Opera House, which was cool. MikroKopter was started, I think, in 2006 by Holger Buss and Ingo Buske. MikroKopter, I think they used quite a few team of pilots, including myself. Platform, it was amazing stability, maneuverability was just epic. The MikroKopters were just, it was a life-changing moment for me. That's when I started really getting into commercial side of drones and building and selling drones. There's loads of other flight controllers that hit the scene though, and multi-way, and a whole bunch of other boards that work pretty well. But anyway, look, the history and why I built AeroTune. My goal's not really to make people stare at graphs all day or to become a PID tuning expert. I'll leave that to Brian from the PID toolbox. He's the dude for that. The goal here is to guide normal pilots through a tuning process using the black box data, and then it tells them what to do next. So honestly, I literally was thinking about removing most of the graphs just so I didn't have to explain them, but anyway, I'll leave them in there. So yeah, next video I'll load a Betaflight, I'll flash the FC, GPS, alt hold, grab the chirp, and then walk you through the pretty straightforward setup of using AeroTune. So my end goal is probably to have it work like a Windows program, you know, install, next, agree, and press finish. So that's the end goal, and that's what I'm leading towards. So next video, it's going to be a walkthrough, and yeah, cool. History lesson complete.